Now it's time to start the transfer series all completely fresh. We're going to go through it all again. We're going to do the rumours. Now we're going to look at today the transfers that could happen for FIFA 19. So that's right, we've had a few players that confirmed going to be exiting their clubs in the summer. We know their contract's going to run out, or we know that deals are going to be done. I'm going to feature them in today's video. I'm going to cover them all today. And yeah, we're going to do this weekly now until we get to, where it all really pops off. Now I've got a deal for some of you guys today. If you guys have been asking me where I'm getting my exclusive outfit hoodies, well, I just told you, exclusiveoutfit.co.uk. Their link will be in the description right at the top. Now, bear 1 second. I've got some of you. 1 second. Every person that apparently orders a hoodie today gets a free t-shirt today only. So these t-shirts like 20, 30 quid or something like that. So you get a free t-shirt if you get yourself a hoodie today. Don't need a discount code. You don't need any more information. Just order a hoodie and you get a free t-shirt. Pretty decent. Now, let's get a big thumbs up for the transfer series starting again, the transfer rumors series. Let's get the 3,000 likes, okay, for brand new cards, brand new screens you got in this video. We've gone a little bit out. We've gone a little bit. I know I've set my designer on a bit of work here today, and he's come up with some fantastic potential FIFA 19 cards. So I'm looking forward to showing them to you lot. So we got the first player of today's episode, Robert Lewandowski to Real Madrid. Now, this transfer has been sort of circulating the internet now and sort of circulating in the football world for a few years, but looks like it's taking a little bit of a twist this week. Now, Bayern Munich's actual manager, okay, so his manager come out and said, that's right, the actual Bayern Munich manager come out and told Lewandowski to focus on Bayern Munich amid fresh speculation linking him with, obviously, a move to Real Madrid. Now, the Polish international has reportedly been a target for Madrid since his time at Borussia Dortmund. So like I was saying to you guys, this has been for a few years now, and it's claimed a move to the Bernabeu could be materialized at the end of the season, okay, but obviously the manager of Bayern Munich says the 29-year-old must focus on Bayern Munich amid the speculation going on around him, so keep his head on the game. Now, he's quoted by saying Lewandowski must concentrate on Bayern. If he wants to go far in the Champions League, it has to work in the offensive sector, and it's better not to be arguing about that, about a transfer, basically, is what he means. When you play at Bayern Munich, you must be attentive to the maximum. I do not know if there are speculations or dreams. I do not have information about it, but if you play at Bayern, you cannot be distracted. There is no other club like Bayern. So if the manager of Bayern Munich's come out and be forced to, say these comments and come out and say these things about Lewandowski, about Real Madrid, that means there is a bit of, there's a bit of rumour there, to be honest. Why would he come out and say all these things if there was no, there's no smoke without fire kind of thing, what people say? And why would he come out and say this if Real Madrid wasn't interested and if, the speculation wasn't there? Well, something to think about anyway. Now, he was the first player in this video. Very, very good player, of course. Transfer we know could be happening, and has been on the cards for years, and maybe it might finally happen in the summer. It looks like it might. So the second player is a player now who's finally got back to playing football. He scored his first goal, I believe, in a very, very long time the other day. Marco Royce, and it's actually the Tottenham Hotspurs, not Liverpool anymore. No Jurgen Klopp reunion. We're talking a brand new team in the Premier League, okay? We're talking. So you're thinking, why has this rumour come about? Why are we talking about this? Well, Royce has stalled on a brand new deal at Borussia Dortmund, so he's been offered a new contract and he hasn't signed it just yet. So is he running down his contract? Is he looking for a way out? Well, these are loads of things to think about today. Marco Royce to Tottenham Hotspurs is one of the ones for the summer. Spurs are tracking Borussia Dortmund forward. Marco Royce with the German international stalling over a new deal. Royce, who's 28 years of age, will have just a year left in his contract at the end of this season, but he's waiting to find out if the extent of the club's ambition in the transfer market before he commits to a brand new contract. So, he wants to see what, obviously, Dortmund are going to do in the transfer window before he decides to sign a new deal. Basically, okay, I'm going to just reword this a little bit better for you guys. I nearly spat it all out there. So he wants to have a look if Borussia Dortmund's ambition in the transfer window, matches his ambition for the team, alright? So he wants to see that Borussia Dortmund is serious and they want to challenge for the title next season. They want to sign big players, and he wants to see that before he signs a new deal. And if that doesn't happen, then he's off to Tottenham Hotspurs. That's what it looks like. Liverpool are out of the question in a minute. Even though it does say in this article right now, Liverpool are also admirers of Royce, who scored for Borussia Dortmund's opener and last night's 1-1 draw. This is a couple of days ago. So yes, there you go. There's another transfer you got for you guys today. Marco Royce to Tottenham Hotspurs. Very interesting. Let's move on to a third player now who's definitely on the way out. His agents come out and already spoke about it. Now we got this guy. Mario Balotelli. Now Balotelli is someone that, you know, he's been at quite a few different clubs. Man City, Liverpool, obviously he's been in the Serie A as well. He's been at quite a few different clubs, but his agent's kind of said he's going to be making a big move in the summer. So let's talk about that right now. Now, Mario Balotelli's agent is the same agent as like Ibra, Pogba, stuff like that. He's got the exact same agent. So this guy's pretty good at getting deals. He's pretty good at getting money for his players. So as you guys can see, Mario Balotelli to Juventus is on the screen, but there's a few clubs he could go to. But anyway, let's talk about it. Mario Balotelli's agent claims his 100 million euro rated star could return to the Premier League from Nice for a real bargain price. So his agent has actually said negotiations have begun with Serie A and Prem outfits for the ex-Man City and Liverpool man. So Juventus being one of the clubs, and that's one of the ones I featured on the screen. I could have done several different clubs on this one, but I've just picked Juventus for now. Controversial Italian has rebuilt his career with side Nice over the past 2 seasons after a miserable big money move to Liverpool. This is what this article said. But why this deal is going to happen? Well, the 27-year-old is out of contract in France this summer and is set to depart for another crack at one of Europe's big teams and big leagues. So Mario's agent, who's obviously the super agent, well, I can't even pronounce his name, Mino Raiola or something like that. Anyway, this guy's obviously, you know, he's got clients like Ibra and Pogba. He's come out and said Mario is ready to return. He has matured into one of the top 10 strikers in the world. Big statement to make. In Italy, he's number 1. He's worth 100 million euros, but he's on a free transfer and is therefore a bargain. That's what he said. And then he said, I'm negotiating with many clubs in England and in Italy. I've spoken with Juventus, Roma, Napoli, and Inter Milan. They are only 4 teams in Italy he spoke to. He's not mentioning which Premier League teams exactly he's speaking to, but he said what teams, you know, he's spoken to in obviously Italy, and that's why I featured Juventus as being the club. Now, I could have put Balotelli at like, I don't know, 8 different teams. He's rumoured to be going to so many different teams. He's a free agent. He's definitely going to leave. He's not going to sign a new deal, especially not if, you know, he's saying he's under millions worth or whatever. He's going to go to a very big team this summer, it looks like. So this is one of the transfers in this video that looks pretty set and pretty confirmed for a player to depart, and it looks like he's definitely going to leave and go to one of these big teams. Well, we don't know which one yet, so we're going to have to wait and see for a little while now. But yeah, his agent, who's a pretty big player, is on to some pretty mean stuff. Secondly, we've got another player now who's pretty much confirmed to be leaving, okay? It's pretty much confirmed. Sky Sports News has come out and confirmed it. Obviously, we've got, Jose Mourinho's come out and confirmed it. We've got Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He's confirmed to be leaving Man United in the summer. Now, Ibrahimovic himself apparently has said a move to the MLS is tempting ahead of likely Manchester United departure. Jose Mourinho admitted on Friday this season was likely to be the Swedes' last at Old Trafford, with his contract set to expire in this summer. The 36-year-old has suffered a cruciate ligament injury in April last year and has only played 7 times for United this season, with his last appearance coming on Boxing Day against Burnley. Now, Jose Mourinho said, we all think it's his last season at Man United. So, and then obviously Ibrahimovic has come out and said to a Swedish journalist this week in Stockholm, he said, I did not know that several Swedes went to MLS. That means it's tempting to play in the United States. He said, Los Angeles is a nice city and I've been there on a lot of vacations. It's laid back, so that's obviously why the LA Galaxy links come about, and obviously, you know, he's been linked with them for a couple of years now. But yeah, that's a big part of it. Then he said, I think it's rumours all the time about my future. When I play and when I do not play, it's rumours. That's good. That means I live. Okay, that's what he said. That's what Zlatan Ibrahimovic said this week to journalists in Stockholm. So yes, he's come out and said, you know, MLS is interesting. He's come out and said, you know, Los Angeles is really laid back. He's been on vacation loads of times. He really likes the city, and that is where the LA Galaxy links come about. Jose Mourinho said this week he's leaving. It just looks pretty much set in heaven to happen. Like, this is almost pretty much concrete information, concrete confirmed move in my opinion. But anyway, as a Man United fan myself, I do wish him all the best of luck and thank him for what he has done for the club. Last season we won a lot of silverware and it was all possible because of him. Might not have been the biggest silverware, you know, it was a Champions League or Premier League, but it was still trophies and he still played a big part of that and still won a lot of, well, he still won a lot to be fair. We won like a couple of trophies, so it was decent. Fair play to Zlatan. He deserves a little nice retirement now, a little retirement package, even though he's been paid pretty well over his career, I'm pretty sure. But he is not the only player to be, you know, leaving Man United, okay, and is out of contract in the summer. We've got another player now who Jose Mourinho also spoke about in the same press conference, Fellaini. Now, that's another player that's obviously out of contract in the summer. We don't know what's going to happen with him. You know, Jose Mourinho himself's come out and said he doesn't know exactly what's going to happen. So the 2 teams that are really interested in signing him have been for a few months now is Roma and Besiktas, okay? There are 2 teams, so there's 2 possibilities on the screen for you guys there. Don't know which one he's going to go to if he does 100% leave United. But what we do know is, here are the facts for you guys, okay? Fellaini Fellaini's contract expires in the summer. He has rejected a new deal at Manchester United, which is pretty surprising, but he has rejected a new deal. Now, Mourinho's kind of said he hopes he stays. He hopes he stays and plays on. He's also said he hopes the club want him to stay as well. It's just down to him, and he just doesn't seem like he's set to stay at the minute. Now, listen to this. This is what this article's come out and said, okay? Jose Mourinho still hopes Marouane Fellaini can be persuaded to stay at Manchester United as the Belgian midfielder edges towards leaving as a free agent this summer. Fellaini has rejected United's offer of a new contract and has been linked with a number of clubs, notably is Besiktas and Fenerbahce in Turkey. So a couple of Turkish clubs, obviously Roma as well, one of the ones I've mentioned as well. Now, he has been injured for a little while. He's had a little bit of a surgery as well, so he's not had a great season really. It's not really gone too well for him. It's not really gone to plan. So it'd be a shame his last season at United is really, he hasn't really played. But this is someone that Jose Mourinho admires, and it's someone it looks like he can keep hold of. So yeah, we got another one. Fellaini looks set to leave in the summer. That looks pretty concrete as well. We've got, I don't know how many players we've got. We've got a couple of players this episode who are definitely concrete to leave. Balotelli, Ibrahimovic, Fellaini. So yeah, let's move on to the last and final player. Very controversial last one. Sort of not really transferish, but someone I want to talk about. Someone I do think is going to walk, and someone I actually thought would walk this week. We've got Arsene Wenger to retirement. Wow. Didn't think that you'd see this one at the end of the video, would you? Well, I'm not an Arsenal fan, and yeah, this is the situation now. So obviously, you signed a new 2-year deal at the start of the season, which is all sort of great if you like. Obviously, I think half Arsenal fans wanted him to sign it, half of them wanted him to leave. Well, we signed a new one, and now it looks like, you know, he's been urged to quit. So his old boss has actually urged him to quit, which is pretty massive. He used to work for Arsenal. So what I'm going to predict is, I don't think he's going to walk before the end of the season, but I don't think he's going to see out that last year of his contract, because this season hasn't really been successful. If they win the Europa League, which is the only thing they really can win, I think at the minute, I think the FA Cup they maybe can win as well. I think they're still in that. But, you know, if they got to try and win that to sort of recover this season, because at the minute they're like a 6th or something. They're way off it. Man City beat him twice in a week at 3-0 each time, and I know City are pretty decent this year, but it just showed the levels apart of Arsenal and City are this season. It's absolute level. But yeah, I think this guy, I think he will. Arsene Wenger will actually go into retirement in the summer, so that's a pretty big one. That's something that I think is going to be pretty mad. But anyway, guys, if you have enjoyed this transfer series, drop a like and a thumbs up down below. It'd be greatly appreciated. Now what I'm going to do is quickly run through the last and final transfers, give my final thoughts and opinions, and the percentages I think they will happen, which I didn't actually include midway through the video. So we've got Balotelli to Juventus. Well, I think, you know, he's 100% going to leave Nice, so it's 100% a departure. I don't know if he's going to go Juventus, because loads of different clubs are going to be interested in him, but he's 100% going to leave Nice, I'm going to say. But going to Juventus, I mean, it's like 10 clubs for him, so I guess there's like 10% chance he could go there. So yeah, Marco Royce to Spurs. Now, obviously, Spurs and Liverpool both interested in him. He's been linked with a move away from Dortmund for years. He's shown a lot of loyalty to that club, but he's doubting their ambition apparently, so we're going to have to wait and see. I think that's like a 20% chance of happening, to be fair. Then we've got Lewandowski to Real Madrid. Lewandowski, I think eventually will go Real Madrid. I don't think he's that guy who will stay at Bayern forever, and he's getting a little bit old now, and it's sort of now or never if he's going to do it. So I'm going to go as far as saying 50-50. I think that's a really big shout for me. Ibrahimovic, LA Galaxy, I think he's 100% going to leave Man United. I do think he's definitely going to leave, and I think 80% chance to go to LA Galaxy. Very high, especially from this comments recently. Just seems very likely. Then we got Fellaini. I think he's 100% going to leave United once again, and I think it's 50-50 between Roma, Besiktas, Fenerbahce there as well. But the big news is 100% going to leave United. Then Arsene Wenger, I think it's 50-50 to retire. I really do. But anyway, guys, take it easy. Have a good day. Has been very as always. Peace. A little stronger now.